There are two properties of disruptive innovations. Number one, when they come to market, they have performance features that existing customers, for the most part, don't value. And number two, over time, performance improves and invades the market. One of the key issues with disruptive innovations is that companies often don't see them coming because they're listening to their existing customers. Their customers are not going to say that they want something that is inferior to the existing product. What they are going to say is they want more features, more value, and more capabilities added to existing products. This is what your customers want. This is what your shareholders want to see. However, a disruptive innovation comes to market and it's initially dismissed or ignored because it's not what the customers want. However, over time, it improves and it comes in from this other market, and gradually the features start improving up to a point where they start invading or taking away customers that were initially not satisfied with it. Let me give you an example. Microsoft has their Office suite, which includes things like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, things many students are familiar with. These are very feature-rich applications. They do incredible things, and millions of dollars have been spent improving and developing and creating innovations on these products. These are value improving innovations on existing products, and the products keep getting better. When web-based, often free Office applications started showing up, like Zoho Office and Google Drive, they were initially dismissed by many analysts and customers, and even software vendors like Microsoft, as being cheap, a poor imitation. Okay, but really not for professional use. And Microsoft even made fun of Google applications in a series of television commercials showing how when you try to add special formatting to certain images or make things look really professional and polished, it's really hard to do in, say, Google Docs. There are features even today that Google Docs does not have that Microsoft does. Microsoft Word is a very mature product. But what we've seen over the past several years is a very visible improvement in these products, and not just by Google, but by other competing web-based Office applications. And over time, what we've seen is that initially what was dismissed as not adding much value, even for a free application, over time the performance is improving, new features are being added, and now we have this whole new market of web-based Office applications that's gradually invading and taking customers away from potential users or previous users of Microsoft Office. So now Microsoft is having to respond by producing web applications of their own, which initially aren't as feature-rich, but gradually they're improving over time in hopes of now competing against these disruptive innovations. Okay, so web-based Office applications are a new market, provide a new product as compared to traditional desktop Office applications. They were initially dismissed because existing customers looked at the features and says, I don't need this. Over time, they're growing in performance, and they're starting to invade the market for desktop Office software such as Microsoft Office.